What's up guys, Peter here, and today's going to be a tutorial on how to change your park without losing your rep. Some things you need to know before you do this is you will need to create a new PSN or Xbox Live account to make this work. It's the only way. And this does work after patch 3. Actually, patch 3 is the reason I'm doing this glitch. And actually, some people or some YouTubers will just say like how to do it and they won't really complete it, but in this tutorial I will complete the glitch and I'll show you every step that you have to do it. Another thing that sucks about this glitch, but it's up to you if it's worth it, is that your my player will get like reset. Like basically you'll have to create him again. So if it took you like hours and hours and hours to make your my player, then I wouldn't recommend doing this. I only spent about 1 hour on it, so what you want to do is go up to my player right here. Now here's my player. He looks like how he's been looking in all my videos. Now I did not use the face scan for my guy. Most people actually don't use it, I think. So if you did not use the face scan, this is what you're going to do. And if you did face scan your player, you can just rescan your face. Now what I'm doing here is going through every category and taking a picture of it on my phone so I don't have to remember it all. And it's really precise for everything, because if I get everything like back to normal, it'll look just like my guy. And I'm speeding this up because this whole process took like 10 minutes. Now the reason I'm doing this glitch, patch 3 was a bad patch in some people's opinions, and you cannot play with people from other affiliations, and most of my friends are from Sunset. Basically, Microsoft was postponing it. It took like 2 weeks longer than PS4 because they didn't want their players experiencing that patch. I'm pretty sure they just finally gave up or something came up, but now I could not play with any of my friends, and 2K knew that like they had 2 weeks to change this if Xbox One people wanted to be happy. Now, what I'm just going to do here is switch from Old Town to Sunset because I want to play with my friends and I can't just be alone. And so far, patch 3 has not been good for me just because of that. And what are your thoughts on patch 3? Let me know in the comments below because I want to know how other people feel about it. But anyway, what you're going to do now is go back to the main menu and press your Xbox button, or I don't know what it is on PlayStation, but whatever just goes back to the menu like that. Now what you do here is sign out of all accounts that you're on right now, or basically your Xbox Live account. And this part is like really crucial, so make sure you're like doing this along to the video. And if this screen pops up on the 2K, you're good. Now if you already have a Xbox Live or PSN account that has not played 2K before, you can use that for this. I have not done that. I've only had one Xbox Live account this whole time, so I'm going to have to actually create an Xbox account. It's pretty easy, you just need another email, but when you do the date of birth, do not make it under 18 because it's going to ask to do a bunch of stuff. It basically said, oh, who is your parent? And I had to choose one account, which was my other one, which was ThePeterMc. So that one had to sign in, and I almost messed this whole thing up, and I would have just created a whole Microsoft account for nothing if I did. But basically, if you get this screen or whatever, you should get this loading screen after if you press OK. And this is where I messed up. I was so scared when I saw this because you should not get all of the things there, or like whatever you call these things. You should only get a few. So what I had to do is sign out of my other account because for some reason it signed me back in. And if you can see the 2K screen in the background, that is not good. That's definitely not what you want. But I signed out of my main account and I got back on my other one. And I made the color different so I can make sure I was signed into that account. And I'm just making sure I'm signed out of that one. Yep, I am. So what you want to do here is click your 2K16. It will say this, and then it will say who are you or whatever. You just press the second account. You will actually get the screen more than once, and that is what you want here. Okay, so I already screwed up on the first date of birth, so I'm just going to make this some random birthday, not my birthday at all. But, yeah, I'm going to make it like 1979, because, yeah, I don't want to be too old. Now, I'm trying to make this video as quick but as informative as possible, so I'm speeding some things up. You're going to have to actually view these, not actually read them, but view them to agree. And then you put in your email address. So after you get this loading screen again, when you're done, you will pop up with this. So start off by creating your My Player. It's basically like making a completely new 2K account. And what you're going to do here is press OK, blah, blah, blah. None of this really matters because you're just going to change it later. But I'm not going to change it now. I'll do it at the end of the video. Now, this part is very crucial. You have to pay attention closely. So what I'm gonna do is just exit out of it by pressing the Xbox button, and you can see here I'm just gonna go up to my, I don't even know what that gamer tag is, but go up to here and sign out, so you won't be signed into any account. And here you go. Now pay attention to the 2K screen here. You're gonna go sign back into your main account up here, and it's probably gonna ask for my passcode. Yeah, it is. And then once that is loaded, you should still see the same 2K background as you can see there. That is what you want. That is the key glitch part of this glitch, I guess. Now you have to click on the 2K screen, and once it gets to your player and connects, we'll have to press B and put accept changes in return. Now you can see here it's gonna pop up with a signing change has occurred, blah 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 blah. Now once this loads for a little, you're gonna go back to the screen, and do not go to my park. You have to go straight to my career and choose whatever file you want. So right here I'm going to my career and choosing my center. It doesn't really matter. And just speeding this up for you guys. And now we are in my court, so you can see the player that I accept changes in return to. He's going to be your player for a little, but that's not the main part here. Go into the 2K nav menu and go into my park. Now you're going to see this screen, which will let you choose your park. Don't worry, your whole thing did not get reset. It's just part of the glitch. Now you're going to have to watch the whole thing. Not the biggest deal. It's only like 2 minutes. And now that you get here, you are going to choose the park that you want to switch to. Mine's going to be Sunset from Old Town, and just let it load. Another thing I hate about patch 3 is that it literally takes twice as long to load a park in. I don't know why they did this. They should have made it shorter. Like, it was already long enough. But yeah, that was a bad decision. And now that you're in the park, this is what you're going to do. You can see that I'm still in All-Star 1. I'm just in a different park, and I'll show you that I'm from Sunset right here. So you can see Sunset Beach Ballers All-Star 1. I did not lose any rep here. And in addition to changing your player, it changes the camera angles for some reason. I don't know why, but you know, that's nothing. You can always just change that. Now I'm just exiting out of the park, and this process was me looking at my cell phone pictures and adjusting everything back to how it was before. This glitch took like 45 minutes. It was worth it to me, and it's up to you if it's worth it to you. And you can see this guy gradually starting to look like me again, and there you go, he looks like me. I'm accepting changes and returning. Thank you guys for watching. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe and be sure to like if you enjoyed. That's it for this video, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.